gave you a deposit, and according to the terms of your agreement, you were authorized to charge this credit card for the first business day after the event. Am I reading it correctly?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you signed that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Whose credit card is that?
This is my ex-husband's, Serenity's father.
Where was he when this agreement was signed by you?
We actually got the contract paperwork when we took it home and we filled it out and brought it back on completion.
Okay. So it's your ex-husband, but you live together?
No, Your Honor. He resides in a separate home. We've been planning this event since my daughter was 3.
Correct.
And our agreement was to, go in half and he was responsible for the payment.
Terrific. And he gave you the number?
Yes, Your Honor. He filled out the paper and I have a copy of that as well. He filled it out and I returned it with the contract signed.
Where is he?
He is in Brighton, Colorado at this time. He was
Why?
unable to make it.
Why? What do you mean he's unable to make it?
He actually has other court problems in Colorado and was unable to leave the state.
So he's on probation and wasn't able to leave the state. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Was he on probation and not able to leave the state when you signed this contract?
No, Your Honor.
So he had an action pending at that time?
No, Your Honor.
Well, this was 5/3/2012. So you're telling me he was arrested after that?
He was arrested 2 weeks ago for driving under revocation. It's a traffic violation, Your Honor.
Okay. This is what the case is about. She gave the deposit, she signed the contract, you had the party, you had the event,
Yes.
and then she stiffed you. And not only did she stiff you, but she stiffed some of the other vendors who also were there. Is that right?
Yes.
Are you responsible for any of the other vendors?
No.
So this is just for your bill.
Correct.
How much is your bill?
8,900.
8,000
900.
less for the deposit?
That's the net balance after the deposit applied.
Okay. And you were told at least that you could bill this credit card.
Yes.
So you had the event, you tried to bill the credit card, and what happened?
We received a decline on the credit card when we went to enter the payment.
Do you know
A
why?
simple decline. It does not give any reason. It was just a decline card. So at that point, we began to make
Oh, he's
contact.
going to have a lot more trouble, your ex-husband. That's fraud. You know whether he stopped payment on the card, whether there wasn't any money there?
Yes, we stopped payment on the card.
Oh, he's in big trouble. He's in big trouble if he's on probation. Big time trouble.
And I would just like to clarify that I do not owe any other vendors for this event. I paid everything cash and I'm in good standing with every vendor.
Well, you didn't pay
on the
him.
event.
Anything.
And I do
Anything.
not want to, Your Honor.
Well, you will. You will pay him. You may not recommend his facility to somebody else in the future, but you will pay him. You don't like the event? Take your 80 guests and leave. Now, you may not like the food. You may not have been happy with the food, but they ate it. You may not have liked the dance floor, because I read your answer, but they danced. You may not have liked how the acoustics sounded, but they didn't come and leave in a half hour. So you may tell all of your friends that you didn't like the event and you would never recommend it for another Sweet 16. But you gotta pay for it. You don't stiff him for his whole bill. That's outrageous. What makes you think you can do that?
Well, the first contract that we signed in our initial meeting that we had, we agreed upon $4,500 for this event to happen. Working on a budget, I talked with Jessica,
Fine,
who
just a
their
second.
sales.
Is what you're telling me that the contract that he presented to me is not a valid contract?
It is not the amount that was agreed upon. No.
How much was the amount agreed upon?
It was $4,500, I believe. I did not get that paper back.
Well, what's this paper that I'm reading?
That was the standard contract that we signed at the time of reserving the hotel. I don't know what paper he gave you, but the initial contract that we signed was just a generalized contract giving the deposit and ordering the food. The actual amount that we agreed upon at the first time of the signing and when I talked with Jessica.
Show me, sir. I want you to circle in this contract where you get $8,900. And then she's going to show me where she gets $4,500. Because if what you're saying is that you're only going $4,500, I'll listen to you.
Correct.
Now, Bird, would you please take from her? Because she's going to take 10 and she's going to circle where she agreed only to pay him $4,500. Great. Thank you. I see what your balance due is here, sir. But I'm trying to figure out, she signed a lot of things here. There's a cleanup fee that she signed for, an excess labor charge, get that? Final head count, what was it per person that you were charging, sir?
Well, there's not a per person charge. There's different menu items.
And you charged per menu item.
Correct. Based on what was ordered quantity wise for each menu item.
Okay, so what you're showing me is the Golden Hotel and the estimated charges that you have of $4,483.45. This is the price, the room requirements, the total. This is what you're showing me. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, great. So why didn't you pay?
Well, I can start off with about 10 different discrepancies that we have.
Well, you agreed to pay him. I'm taking you at your evidence. He has all the other charges that were added on to that. The labor charge, the setup charge, the machine charge of $25, the lemonade for $122, whatever it was that you also initially.
Okay.
I'm taking your figure, $4,500.
Let's start with the initial facility. I had viewed the venue 6 months prior to the event, asked as many questions as I needed to make sure the event happened and was according to the guests that I was going to invite. I estimated approximately about 85 to 100 guests.
How many showed up?
About 90 showed up.
Right.
As to the venue's brochure, they show that they're capable of maintaining and handling 150 guests
I
in
don't
the
care
facility. The
Tell me what your
facility,
problem is.
okay,
Would
the
you get this,
facility was
please?
too small. The tables were so crunched together that the guests that did arrive were squished together
Who
walking.
cares? Go.
So there was so there was
Next.
basically no room to walk.
Next.
Let's talk about the food. The prime rib was so bloody. I had to go to the chef and ask him why he was
Next.
serving bloody ribs.
Next.
The juice
You know how
was
many
unthinkable.
times I've gone to a dinner and the meat has been so well done, I needed a saw to cut it? I guarantee you those people paid for the event.
But do you not pay for quality?
Paid for the event. They may have gotten chicken that was undercooked. They may have cold hors d'oeuvres. You fed and partied 90 people. You have to pay for it. You need not say to your friends, I would make another Sweet 16 party there. But you can't stiff them.
Okay. And I did not stiff them.
You stiff them. Listen, you paid him $400 for 90 people. You want me to figure out how much that is per person?
I attempted to make a meeting with the plaintiff and in regards to settling the bill. They refused to. They called the Golden Police Department on me and had them come and
should've.
harass me for
They
it.
should have. They should have. You signed a contract. And your ex-husband who's on probation, who couldn't leave the state of Colorado to be here today, was the one it was very clever. Instead of using your MasterCard, you used his MasterCard so that now you're here and I can't say, just call MasterCard and put the charge through. So that's pretty slick. You own the money.
I don't feel like I owe them.
I don't care what you feel like. I don't care what you feel like. Who are you?
I'm the stepfather.
You're a stepfather. Great. If you take your wife and your stepdaughter out for a steak dinner and you order a steak for 3 and it comes and you're really not crazy about it, stand up and stop shaking your foot. I'm asking you a question. And you don't really love the steak, it comes out and you say, you know what? I'm taking the steak and I'm sending it back. And then they send it again and it still isn't any good. And you say, come on, honey, take whatever her daughter's name is. Let's go. We're going to find another place to eat. Fine. I have no problem with that. And you don't pay the bill. We would have no problem with that. You know what I have a problem with, sir?
Yes.
When you order a steak for 3 and you don't like it and you finish it. And then you say, I'm not paying the bill because I wasn't happy with it. Now you understand the difference?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand the difference?
I do, Your Honor.
Take your 90 guests and take them to another place. But don't eat the steak and then say, you know what, I didn't like it. Next time I'm not going there. Next time I'm going to call Juniors. They make steak. I don't know what they make.
After 20 guests complained about how bloody the
Who
prime rib was,
cares?
I went to the chef and requested to remove it. It was
I don't-
$800 for
I
a prime
don't
rib.
Care.
I refused to pay for it before it was served.
Listen to me. I don't care.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And later today,
So instead of saying I had a sonogram and everything's okay, you told her I have cancer and I need treatment. How much money did you take from her altogether?
$8,000.
Oh, here's some piece of work.
Bazinga, bazinga, bazinga. Are you freaking kidding me? A, I'm rarely kidding. B, when I do kid, you will know it by my use of the word bazinga. Bazinga. That's a bazinga, right? One of my best. Don't you think? Weeknights at 6 on My 45.
they're not perfect, but together they're the perfect crime-solving team. The Mentalists tonight at 7 on My 45.
Synchrony Financial. Engage with a call center team that makes customers smile. We're now hiring for call center positions in Phoenix. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONYcareers.com. Or text SYF64 to 90206. Again, text SYF64 to 90206. Engage with us.
In a wreck, dealing with the insurance company is like talking to a brick wall. Don't deal with the insurance company yourself. In a wreck, you need a check. Make one call, that's all.
Call 977-1900. Now handling IBC filter cases.
There's a big difference between a title loan from Presto and other title loan companies. Let's compare a $2,000 loan from Presto with a leading competitor. At Presto, your monthly payments are only $200, while at the competitor, it's $300. After just 14 months at Presto, your loan is paid off. After 14 months at the competitor, you still owe $2,000. At Presto, your payments are lower and your loan gets paid off. Pick up the phone and call Presto today.
Influence comes in all shapes and sizes. It can push you around and make you feel stupid. It can crush you to do things you're not really into. It's when you start to recognize the influences around you that you can stand up and be yourself.
Closed captioning is provided by
We love
Love
chocolatey,
Creamy
with a little something extra.
Deliciousness
Cookies,
or almonds.
yummy.
Hershey's is mine,
Yours.
our chocolate.
These bars are me.
White Diamonds, the intriguing fragrance with Taylor. These holiday gifts that are yours for $62 at Macy's, your fragrance destination. Real cases, real people. Judge Judy. Hotel manager Thomas Franklin says guest Yolanda Jerome Lozoya owes for the cost of her daughter's Sweet 16 birthday party. Yolanda says the hotel moved her daughter's special day.
Now, you didn't leave. You say, don't serve that to my guests. They'll have an hors d'oeuvre or two. They'll have an extra frankfurter. They'll have the pasta. They'll have the vegetable, whatever it is. You didn't leave. You ate the steak. It was a metaphor, madam. That's maybe hard for you to grasp. The example that I gave to him was a metaphor. Do you understand? You ate, you enjoyed, you stayed, you consumed his event.